What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about the 3 rewind cards coming to College Football 25 Ultimate Team tomorrow. What they are and are they worth you guys picking up for your squad? We do see Josh Allen, TJ Watt, as well as Chad Johnson. Now, the initial thoughts that I have on the cards are this, okay? Number one, I want to talk about Josh Allen. His speed rating, being what it is troll. And I want to spend a little bit of time talking about it. 91 speed is crazy to me. I mean, when Drew Aller's got 95 speed, when all these other quarterbacks have high speeds, Josh Allen's is only a 91. To me, that's a big red flag. And I've seen people's comments talking about, Ty, your quarterback tier list stinks. You didn't even have Will Howard on there. Look, I get it. I see it. I see what you guys are saying. But I'll ask it this way. What is the most important stat for a quarterback? To me, it's the speed. And so somebody with 91 speed at this stage as a 97 overall LTD, to me, is not getting the job. I shouldn't say is not getting the job done, but is not, in my opinion, the top quarterback in the game. I'm sorry for Josh Allen. Yes, his throw power is good. Yes, his throwing stats are absolutely incredible. But I'm just not seeing it with Josh Allen. Yes, Zeke, in my comments, I'm streaming on Twitch right now, but in the comments, they were mad that I didn't have Andrew Luck in there either. I'm like, dude, what are we talking about? These cards are not fast, and in Andrew Luck's case, he doesn't throw the ball that well. I don't know, man. To me, Josh Allen does throw the ball well. 91 speed isn't the worst. We'll see, those player traits. We'll see some things. But I think Josh Allen has what it takes, to be really good. Thank you, Tron. To be really good. To be the best quarterback in the game, I think, is gassing it, especially when Morton came out today, who I think is a stud, especially when we're looking at, like I've mentioned before, Drew Aller. I just don't think that Josh Allen has what it takes to be that best quarterback in the game. He does fit my spread chemistry, which I actually love. It's just a matter of, is Drew Aller worth selling for Josh Allen? No, he's not. And I'm pretty sold on that. Next up, we do see TJ Watt. Now, I've seen a lot of comments that are talking bad about TJ Watt. Couple of things I want to talk about here. Number one, remember, TJ Watt is pass coverage first. So, if you drop your outside linebackers into coverage, that's where TJ Watt is going to be useful. Is he going to be great at stopping the run? No. Is he going to be great at rushing the quarterback? Not ideal. But none of those stats are bad. The 89 block shed's not great, but it's not bad. Finesse move, 90, not great, not bad. 88 power move, not great, not bad. Does fit my 3-3-5 type chemistry, which I definitely take into consideration quite a bit. As was, I'm thinking the zone coverage and that change of direction on the card is going to be incredibly high for TJ Watt. So I know a lot of people, I've been looking at the comments, a lot of people are pretty down about TJ Watt. For me, I'm really not down on the card. Yes, the stats right here don't look great, but I'm not super down on the card because number one, he does fit my chemistry, or my scheme, I should say. And number two, if his zone coverage and change of direction are, let's say, 93, 94s, then you're looking at a TJ Watt card that can fit somebody's scheme. Now, I'm not saying that he's going to fit what you do. If you rush the quarterback a lot with your outside linebackers, I kind of do. So I don't think he fits my scheme perfectly. But obviously, I can't hate on TJ Watt a ton because, again, if you're looking at somebody to drop into coverage, TJ Watt is going to be just fine. Chad Johnson up last year, pro-style wide receiver, 96 speed, route running looks solid. Just not a bunch of negative things I can say about Chad Johnson. Outside of this, I just think he's another wide receiver. I mean, if you look at, I'm just going to go over and talk about some wide receivers we have in the game that are, in my opinion, okay, that Chad Johnson's can compete with. You're looking at, Van Ross, Jacoby Jones. A couple of those guys came out in the scheme spotlights. Jordan Addison, Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson are both better, but Braxton Miller. The list goes on and on for guys that I think are absolutely incredible that are just as good, if not better, than Chad Johnson. And so when it comes down to me, I don't hate, Chad Johnson at all. I actually think the card is fine. But it's just what does he do at an insanely high level? That's what I'm having trouble with. I just don't know what Chad Johnson does at an incredible high level. Now, again, if he fits your pro style scheme, if that's what you run, awesome. You can absolutely have a lot of success with Chad Johnson. I just think he's another wide receiver, and that's something we see on this game. Like, a lot of the wide receivers, if you're asking, like, oh, is this guy better than this guy? A lot of them are in that same type of tier, and honestly, I don't think Chad Johnson is going to be super expensive on this game either. He's fine, not a card I hate. I just have a hard time seeing him be, you know, incredibly expensive with all of the wide receiver talent that we do have in the game. So, as far as a rewind drop coming tomorrow, I mean, I don't know. I mean, TJ Watt, I think, is going to be better than people give him credit for, honestly. As far as Josh Allen, he's fine because, again, he's going to throw the ball decently. As far as Chad Johnson, I think he's okay. He's fine. But that's going to wrap it up for our video. Let me know your thoughts on the rewind drop coming tomorrow. Don't overreact to it. Friday's drop is going to be the one to really look at. But drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. And have a blessed day.